Hi, slightly different angle today. You'll recognise a little bit of a different background. So, hi, I'm Alison from Solarlight.e, and I don't usually record my vlogs that are kind of a bit of this day and a bit of that day, but this is quite impromptu, hence that I'm in my loungewear, my Christmas jammies in the brushed cotton that I made. But I've been to Sawtoon today, had a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So many people there. As per, I forgot to take a picture, but Tamlin did take a picture of all of us, so I'll drop that in. I'm sure she won't mind me pinching her picture. And I was making a Dixie dress, which is the dressmaker's closet in this fabric that I've shared before. I bought this at the Knitting and Stitching show. It's from a company called Dots and Dashes, and it is the softest needle cord. I've had it cut for a little while, so yeah, I thought I'd just drop on. I'm going to do about another hour and a little bit of sewing. We've just had some dinner. There's something coming on TV about 9 o'clock I want to watch. It's the night before I start work, so I'll check in maybe tomorrow night and give you a little update on how that went. Tuesday I might do a little bit of sewing, I'm not sure. I'm not going to overload myself this week. Wednesday night I'm teaching, so and I'll probably share this on Thursday. So yeah, I just thought I'd kind of give you a little bit of a different vlog, totally off the cuff. So as I say, I had this cut out, so I started this today. I absolutely love Sawtoon, but as I've said before, I'm not as productive as I would be in my own sewing room, but that's because there are so many friends to chat with. So today we had some visitors from further afield. So Rachel and Ruan were with us, and also Catherine from Silverton Makery, and Alex, whose name is, I've forgotten. Gosh, sorry, I'll try and remember and put it in the comments, or I'll pop it on Instagram. Catherine and Alex are sewing friends, so it was lovely to meet them, and all the normal sewing crowd, which is why I don't get much done, because we just chat all day, banter on about patterns and fabric and what you're all wearing and touching fabric, and I love it. So I have got the bodice made. It's got a little Paige Joanna label in which says good things take time. That was a little in my Christmas card from Tamlin. Oh, just found a cotton, there we go. So yeah, so I've got the bodice pretty much made. The sleeves are made, ready just to go in, so that's probably what I'm going to do next. I've used these sort of leather look buttons. I think they look quite cute with it. And yeah, there's the back of it. So that's looking really nice. So I'm hoping if I can just get the sleeves in, as I said, they're ready to go. Where's my pattern at? So this Dixie dress, I've made it once before in chambray, and it has these lovely cuffs on it. But Jude was saying today with the cord, she found it a struggle to gather in. But so what I actually did was, I've just turned, sorry, the sleeves are here. I've just turned them under and hemmed them round and left a channel to put elastic in, and I think I'm going to make it up that way, but I'm going to see what it's like. And I have got the piece already cut out, so if I do decide that I want to go back to the original sleeve, I can do, but I think I'm just going to do that for now. And then the skirt, I was thinking there was a ruffle on it, but there isn't, so that should be quite quick for me just to get the skirt on as well. So yeah, I'm going to get as much as I can done tonight, and then I'll come back and check in with all of you guys again and give you a little update on where I'm at with it this week. So see you soon. Right, so as you can see, my dress is finished. I actually finished it on Monday night, and today is, no, I finished it on Sunday, and today is Monday. So I thought I'd pop on, let you have a little look, and then I'm going to talk to you about some alterations that I'm going to do. So obviously I've made the Dixie dress once before. That was part of the pattern test, and I love it. This is the second one that I've made. So what I'm going to do, although I've made it as per the pattern, I think the next time I make it, I am going to add an extra inch on. I'm going to amend the pattern so that's done. So it just sits more under my bust, just a little bit, not much. And with this one, I'm going to just take the gathers off the waist, and this seam here, which you can't even see, I found with the Nell dress and the Dixie dress from the Dressmaker's Closet, they both fit me really well here and across my bust, but I did this with the Nell dress as well. I'm just going to take it in by probably about, I'm going to start with a centimetre on each seam, which will be about that, I think. And I just wanted to talk about fit, because obviously that takes, I know it's a smock dress, but that takes me from that to that, which is going to give me sort of almost 2 inches. So if I stand at the side, and you can sort of see, it'll just give me a little bit more definition. I might take it in more than that, I'm not sure yet, but what I'm going to do is grade from here down. So it's just a small amount, but I'm going to bring that in, and what I'm going to do is, rather than just take it straight down and these seams not match, although I could, to be fair, it's so difficult, well, not difficult, nobody's going to see, because you literally can't see where that seam is. So I am really tempted to just literally run that seam in, because I didn't put the pockets in. I've got to be careful because I didn't actually put the buttonholes in. I could go back and do that later. I've just stitched that up and put these like 4 leather buttons in that I mentioned. So I'm absolutely loving it. I did the cuffs different this time, so rather than the they usually have like a ruffle, I think I said that one of the girls said that with the cord it was a bit tight. I don't think it would have been, actually, and I have got the ruffle cut, so I may go back and amend that. But I'm really happy with the length again, just a nice length. And if I angle it, I don't know if I can angle this down, not easily. If I go right back, you might see, yes, I think you can. So where that is, so you know, I like super maxi length. It's not that, it's not mid axi, it's long enough with a pair of DM shoes. It would bring that in, and then I think that'll make quite a difference. I might actually tack that first with some hand stitching, just check that I can kind of get it. I'm sure I get that over my head, yeah, absolutely. But I think that just gives me a little bit more shape on this version, and I think ready for the next one, which I've got planned. I'm going to just make it maybe an inch, maybe not even that, but I think about an inch, just a little bit longer. And because the next one I'm going to do a hack on this one. That might be sort of within the next couple of weeks. So there we go. Thought I'd share it with you today. So I'll see you soon. I'm going to go back in the other room now. Hello. So hopefully I've just dropped a little video in about the alterations that I'm just going to do to the fittings next in this dress, which will take me about 5 minutes. So I thought I'd give you a little update. So it's now Tuesday, so I've done 2 days in my new role. It's just kind of doing all that kind of paperwork, the health and safety, you know, all that stuff when you kind of get started in a job. But I was a little bit stressed yesterday, I'm not going to lie, but I think everybody is, aren't they, on a new day? And it's because you care about it and you want to do well. But I felt a little bit more settled today. The only thing that I'm struggling with a little bit is the fluorescent lights. Some of my eyes have felt really dry, so on the way home today I picked up some overnight eye drops and some eye drops to put in my bag, and I've changed to a table that's next to a window because I've never worked in a really big office like that. So I think that'll just be something that'll take me a little bit of time to get used to. Once I'm out of training, I'll be on site 3 days and working remotely at the studio 2 days, but at the moment we're there full time on training, and a really lovely crowd of people, and feel like I'm making some connections and new friends, which is lovely. Everybody's just been lush. So yeah, that's a little update. And I did want to say thank you so much for everybody's kind messages. I had so many lovely have a nice day, hope it went well messages. You are just, well, I say it all the time, the sewing community is just a lovely community. So I forgot to say, on Friday, Tamlin came to Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne came to the studio, and we did our little sewing thing. I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier. If I did, I'll edit this bit out. So I've left my sagebrush top over there to continue with. So I'm going to go straight from work to the studio tomorrow, and I should have, I think, about an hour in between. So I'm going to try and do a little bit more on that. That's my plan. And also there is a box of fabric that arrived today, which is for my sewing students. It's from Pound Fabrics. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, if I get a chance, is record a little bit over there, which I'll share with you on next week's vlog with those fabrics on. And let you have a little look at those. So yeah, I've got 4 new people booked in tomorrow for their first session with the machine, and 4 on Sunday. No, 4 on Monday, and then I think 4 on Sunday who we're doing the tote bag session. So it's lovely to feel that rush after January of people booking in and things as well. So I managed to grab about 20 minutes this morning. So what I did was I came in here because obviously this is upstairs. So I can go downstairs. I don't like to disturb the dog too early, but I've got to kind of get her fed, get her sorted out before I leave for work. Carl and I are kind of staggering things at the moment. But I had this fabric washed. I've shared it before. It's a stretch fabric from Minerva. Current, should be on the website. It was £4.99, I think, a metre, somewhere around that. So really very reasonably priced. It feels nice and soft. It's not massively thick, but I knew straight away what I was going to do with it. So I've got some black ribbing from Pound Fabrics. I've got that here permanently. So I've actually cut another Nell dress, because this is just my favourite dress at the minute. The long sleeve version, but with this neckline, not the higher neck. That's the combination that I like. And it will have the ruffles. So all of the top is cut. I did that this morning. I've been talking about grabbing time, so it's all cut, it's all clipped, ready to sew. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to finish recording. I'm going to eat dinner with Carl, and then I'm going to come back, and while I'm editing and uploading, I'm going to try and get this altered and get this started. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I'll get done what I get done, maybe about an hour, and then we'll go and watch some TV together. That is the plan. So I just wanted to say some thank yous, really. So Claire, if you're watching, I did want to say thank you for buying me a coffee. You didn't need to. Claire messaged about one of the patterns that I shared that I didn't get made in my Make 9, and I said I probably wouldn't, and I was thinking of destashing, and she asked if she could buy it. I wasn't going to take any money, so I popped it in the post to her, and bless her, she bought me a coffee. So I just wanted to say thank you. That was really kind of you. Totally not expected at all. And then well, I just got, well, not a box, this, when you open something, you're like, ooh, it's like full of treasure. So there's a lovely lady that I've chatted to before, who is called, on Instagram, she is Jack So Me, and Jack Mary 6580 on YouTube. I don't think she's got a channel, I'm not sure. It must be a subscriber, might be wrong, I apologise if I am, Jack. She sent me this lovely card, and these beautiful earrings, which are absolutely gorgeous, love them. And she actually sent 4 pairs of earrings. It was such good timing. One for Ruan, the Yorkshire Sew Girl, one for Rachel from Stitched Up, and one for Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, because we were all at Sewtoon together on Sunday. And if I haven't popped a picture in, I'll pop one in of everybody. She asked me to sort of choose them and pass them on to the girls. So the girls have got your details, Jax. I'm sure they'll send you a little message. But I've got these. I think they go perfectly with this dress as well. And actually, I'm going to show you some of the bits that she sent me. But actually, I owe you a big thank you, because I did used to make jewellery. I have done for a long time. I did used to work as a guest designer on Jewellery Maker on the television. I am there on YouTube somewhere. Carl has a little link to that. And I love doing it. And then last year, really, I stopped making jewellery. I struggle a little bit with my eyes to see the holes, but I've got quite a lot of stuff already. And I just thought, why aren't I doing some jewellery making classes at the studio? Because I've got the space, I've got the kit, so I'm going to, not yet, I don't want to inundate myself too early, but I'm going to check all that out, not this month, but yeah, kind of moving forward. I think that would be something lovely to do over there. So I owe you a massive thank you for that, Jack. She sent me loads of stuff. So she messaged me and said, I'm destashing some patterns. Would they be any use to your students? And I said, absolutely, because strangely enough, I'd done exactly the same the day before. And I had quite a lot. And then Jack sent me 2 big boxes of patterns. So I've reorganised everything and they're ready to go over tomorrow night. And they're going to be so gratefully received, because you know yourself, when you first start sewing, you want to use patterns, but you know, you're not necessarily sure what's the right pattern. So obviously, the guys can pick one of them up. They can chat to me about it. I can advise, because I know their skill level and things, and I can help them out with that as well, and talk them through what they're looking for in terms of fabric and stuff like that. She sent loads of buttons, which I have already taken over, which I'm going to use some of those as well. But these are just so pretty. I mean, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, are they a 4-leaf clover? To me, they look like daisies, and I'm obsessed by daisies. So perspective-wise, they're probably about 1 centimetre in size, but they're just so cute. And then I did a real ooh, and there is a little one of these as well, because as Jack said on a card, she knows that I love vintage things, and she sent me these 3 completely vintage, really old-fashioned bobbins, which I adore. And I'm thinking they'll make for some lovely photos. They're just so tactile, aren't they? I mean, I really love wood. My dad could make stuff. My dad was one of these people, we had a lamp base, which was all made of bits of wood that my dad put together and carved into a lamp base. And my brother's got them at home, some pictures on the wall that are actually made out of different pieces of wood that he stuck together. It's amazing. So I've always loved the feel of wood and stuff as well. It really gives me that connection. So I adore these, Jack. Thank you very much. And then I know there's something else on its way from somebody else. Oh, excuse me, relating to patterns, but I'm not going to share that just yet, because I'll share that with you later. And I don't have any expectations, and please don't everybody start sending me patterns, because I've not got enough room to store them all. But if I do if we do reach a point where we could do with some more, I think I never thought about asking if anybody wants to destash. I was quite happy if I needed to cover postage or anything, but the guys have been so generous. And I got this, you know, when you come... So at Christmas, I squeeze everything, as I said, to work out what it is. So I came in from group on Saturday, and all these packages were there. And then there was one, and I was going, I just don't know what that is, instead of just opening it. Anyway, I got a lovely note, which said, "Hi, lovely. These are from Christine at Christine Sews a Lot. Love, Adam." Who's coming to Sawtoon soon as well. And they are, now I'd seen these on the A Gift to November challenge. So these are these gorgeous tags. So they're about maybe 1 inch square to go on keys, luggage, bags, and I think that might be a bit of tulle. I'm not 100% sure on the back. But Christine, I know I've messaged her, but I'm so grateful. I mean, Christine lives in America. I just think people are so kind to kind of even think about others and send things like that. So yeah, thank you very much. So that's me over and out, I think, for tonight. It's a big week. I've got a couple of alterations to do. Nothing major. This dress, this one, it just needs shortening. I've got 2 pink dresses which I made in the summer, which are maxi length, and they just both need a couple of inches off. But I do them on a rolled hem on the overlocker, so it shouldn't take too long to do. So yeah, I'm going to sign off for now. That's me done. Not done. That sounds awful. That's me kind of for this week. I'm going to upload this on Thursday, and I think I'm going to make Thursday my new upload day. So that's a commitment to you I'm going to try and stick to. I will hashtag it as Friday Sews as well, but I think that day will just work for me. And I'll try to remember and take some photos at the studio to share with you on my next vlog, because I've had a reshuffle and we've got new machines as well. So bye for now. Have a fabulous week and happy sewing, everybody.